laundry list of bug fixes for The Sims 4 was announced today, and this laundry list is going to be part of the July 1st update. We did already know about this July 1st update. It was on the roadmap as the companion update for the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack, which is coming out on July 10th. And since it is the companion update for an expansion pack, we can probably expect some new features to be added to The Sims 4 with this update. But we don't know what those new features might be as of right now. All we have is the laundry list. And I'm pleased to say, compared to the last couple of laundry lists, this one's actually pretty big. In fact, it's too big for me to read the whole thing in one video. I'm gonna have to give you guys the TLDR. But they fixed some issues with missing items in the build by catalog and neighborhood stories affecting relationships. You can now cure the fear of the dark. Children will no longer distort their bodies into monstrosities when playing the violin. TVs are no longer floating. The monkey bars are no longer missing from kids' activities. This one right here, townie names have limited diversity. Thank God they're fixing that because I'm so sick of all of my townies having the last name Suzuki. Sims weren't able to use planters in some worlds. Some of the drink trays were missing in buy mode. Retail workers will now show up to work with businesses and hobbies. And with Life and Death, console players can now access the genetic options during a rebirth. They fixed several issues with Lovestruck, the most important to me being this fear of being alone tanking relationships. With For Rent, tenants can now pay their rent. With high school years, they fixed graduation not being on the calendar, they fixed prom not being on the calendar, and they fixed School Spirit Day, sending multiple identical notifications. They also fixed issues with the rides at the pier and the photo booth. With Cottage Living, they fixed it so farm animals don't age up when you have aging turned off. Agatha and Agnes Crumplebottom should no longer unexpectedly duplicate. With Discover University, Sims should now be able to move out of the dorm. And here's a big one. With Seasons, it rains and snows indoors. Finally, it's fixed in this update. They fixed several issues with werewolves, but they did not fix the issue where noses are the same color as their fur. They fixed an issue with vampires losing their fangs in live mode, and they fixed a couple of issues with some recent kits as well. As I said, this update is coming on July 1st, and it's probably going to include more than just this laundry list. There's probably going to be some new features added to the base game that's standard whenever we get a new expansion pack, and there may be some additional bug fixes that weren't listed on the laundry list. But what do you think about this Sims 4 update coming on July 1st? Leave me a comment. Let's talk about it.